Capricorn, welcome back to the Herb Lady. I hope this video finds you guys well as can be with all these changing and fluctuating times that's taking place. So, as per the description for the month of November, we will be focusing on a topic that is near and dear to my heart: karmic relationships. All of my love readings will be karmic relationship based readings, which explores the energy of karma in the relationship. So, this is for you guys out there who feel like you are in a karmic relationship, entertaining a karmic, or may have previously been in a karmic relationship. And if you guys want to learn a little bit more about the concept of karmic relationships, please check out my video on karmic relationships. The link will be in the description box below to that video. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, I am running multiple specials for the month of November. Also, check out the link to my Squarespace page in the link below, you guys. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the reading. Keep in mind, you guys, this reading probably won't be any more than 15 to 20 minutes long, okay? So now, for all of the earth signs, like, I already knew that I was coming into this doing all of the earth signs. I just didn't know what order I was going to start in. So pretty much, I usually, what happens with each sign, always during my pre-shuffle, a song will pop into my head, a random song that I haven't heard in years, that I haven't even thought about, never even crossed my mind, will pop into my head, and I find myself humming to the tune of that song. And this song was Shining by Beyonce and DJ Khaled. So with this song, there were particular lines in the song that stuck out to me. The first one was Shining, where it's the main chorus, I believe, where she's just talking about shining, 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 yeah. And in that, like, I felt like for some of you guys, you may be out here dealing with big time Leo energy. Like, your karmic could be a Leo or has very strong Leo placements in their chart. And even in this one, she said, don't try to hold me back because I'm shining through all four seasons. So you guys are probably in a battle of will with somebody who really is trying to slow you down or slow your energy down. And you're really going to have to tap into your own sun sign energy and allow your sun sign energy to shine light on the areas of either your chart or their chart in order to absolve whatever energy pool they have over you that's trying to drag you down. That was the message that I got for you guys. For some reason, that's what came to my mind. That's probably what some of you guys are dealing with. It may not particularly be a Leo. Or it could be a Leo, and it may not be particularly that they're trying to drag you down, but a lot of the time what we see in karmics is just because the energy is so heavy that it tends to have a drag on us. So that was that for the pre-shuffle. That was kind of the pre-shuffle messages that I ended up getting. So we're going to go ahead and get into the reading here, okay? So I'm going to keep my notes nearby so I can remember, what it is, what order I'm supposed to be going in, because this is a custom spread for the karmic relationship reading. So we're gonna start with the Romance Angels card deck here, and I'm gonna pull a card for your energy as well as your partner's energy. So I need one card for Capricorn's energy, one card for Capricorn energy. Okay. So, alright. Now, Capricorn, I get the feeling that for you guys, for a lot of you guys, you may be the karmic for your partner, because your energy card that's coming up is codependency. It says addictions are affecting your romantic life. So either you guys are finding yourselves in an extremely codependent relationship where you are either very codependent on this partner. And the reason why I'm not going to say the partner is very codependent on you is because of the energy that their card is coming up is free yourself. Your partner, unfortunately, really is trying to find ways to get themselves out of this, circle that you put them in. And it's probably a very beautiful circle. I mean, look at that. Look at the surroundings. It's beautiful. The nature growth. It's a unicorn. You found yourselves a unicorn, or you are the unicorn. This could go either way, you guys. So you may have found a unicorn, or you are the unicorn in this relationship. You are the rare find, the rare breed, or your partner is the rare find and the rare breed, and both of you guys know it. Either which way it goes. And for you, it's like, if this is you who is refusing and can't let go, what you have to understand is that even though rare breeds come around, that doesn't mean that is the right rare breed for you, especially if it's trying to get away from you. And that's vice versa if you are the rare breed, And especially with the codependency, because of the fact that you may feel your partner doesn't want to be with you or doesn't want to be there. Some of you guys may be battling it out with drug addictions or with alcoholism, any kind of substance abuse, or any kind of abuse, overindulgence of anything, just to cope with the relationship, just to cope with the energy that's in the relationship. For this, you guys, I am feeling very heavy karmic energy here, and I feel almost like a sense of loss. There is like a very strong sense of loss and heartbreak, and I do feel that like really genuinely within my chest. So one of you guys are definitely grieving, because even though your partner hasn't left you, you feel it coming, and it's coming because you know that your partner no longer wishes to be your partner. They really do want to free themselves, and no matter how beautiful the cage is, it's still a cage. You've put a cage around them, and now they seek to free themselves, because in the codependent nature, the nature of the codependent partner, they're unable to give an air of freedom to their partner, because the codependence is so strong. So one partner is definitely feeling smothered in this relationship here. All right, so let's get into the cards here. And I got my notes, so let's see. So we're going to start with the first question. We're going to pull 7 cards. I'm going to pull them all at once here. And the first question is, what is the karmic nature of this relationship? And I think the oracle cards did a great job so far of setting the tone of the energy. We're going to get into the specifics here, okay? So what is the karmic nature of this relationship? Many relationships really can take on multiple karmic natures. Okay. Let me go ahead and move this to the side. Sorry, you guys, I got all kinds of stuff going on right here. And let's get this going. Okay. So for the question, what is the karmic nature of this relationship? It is, the card that came out is the 3 of Swords. So this is heartbreak. This really is like heartbreak, because both partners had the most pure expectations of it. And what I can tell is this was a very cerebral connection. Both of you guys very strongly connected through cerebral contact, through philosophical thinking and abstract thoughts, and enlightening one another. So conversation between the two of you guys was awesome. You guys had awesome conversations. You guys would bounce really amazing ideas off of one another and truly learn from one another. So the karmic nature really is that is one that's very cerebral. So this is an experience where you know the term of mind, body, and soul, but really this is very taxing on the mind for both of you guys. This karma really heavily weighs on both of you guys' minds, and mentally you guys are feeling the strain of the heartbreak. You're feeling that acute pain that comes with heartbreak. So it's like this is a heartbreak within the relationship. This is the establishment of we're done, but we're still together, and we're done but we're not done yet, so this is the mental detachment that is taking place before the physical detachment happens. So the next question is, what is the expected impact of this karma on the relationship? And for that question, this card came up, 8 of Wands. Literally, you guys are going to, obviously I don't predict the future, but 8 of Wands very much is that card that speaks to spirit moving on. I can't say what's going to happen physically, what you guys are going to do physically, or how quickly spirit moves on, but we know that things happen in phases. Once the mind goes, and then the spirit goes, and then the body goes. It all has to take time. The energy has to take time to make its way down. Physical is the last form, it's the densest form, so it has to come from spirit and work its way all the way down to the physical. So what I can see here is that already mentally and physically there is a void that is taking place. There's a detachment that's taking place, and spirit really is in a place where it wants to move on. One of you guys is really just trying to move on out of this, wants to get out of the damn cage. And the other one of you guys, because you know that you're with somebody so rare, and you feel like you'll never get that again ever in life, and you feel like you've fucked up the relationship in a sense because you put this person in the cage, and now they want out of the cage, they want out of the relationship with you. So instead of you trying to do your best to absolve, fix, and really work through the issues that made you treat your partner the way you did, instead of doing that, you're turning to your substances to help you cope with the fact that this person is trying to leave you, instead of actively trying to do something about that. Or you could have already tried to do something about that, and the person is just still made up in their mind that they don't want to be with you, and sometimes that's okay. It hurts less to let go in a lot of situations, and it hurts more to hold on. It's soul wrenching to hold on to somebody who does not want to be with you. It's very hurtful. So if this is the case for you, Capricorn, I hope that that's some food for thought for you guys. Okay. All right, so the next question is, how can this karma be transmuted? And for that, the Fool came out. And as we know, with the Fool is the card about taking chances. She's stepping out into her new life. But also there's a sense of naivety, if I even said that right. And what I'm getting is that in order to transmute this karma, you guys are really being asked to not come into this, not go through this being naive to the reality of the situation. It's really being called for that you pay attention to exactly what is going on and address exactly what is going on, and stop trying to sweep it under the rug instead of actually observing it, looking at it, and working through it. So the Fool is definitely saying, and I feel like it's definitely established that this may not work out, but it's still not clear if that means now or later. So that tells me that you guys definitely have like a yellow light in the relationship that you're working through, and unfortunately the green light really is like, okay, you're clear to go. The red light is, no, you need to stay, but the yellow light is, slow down and think about this. And I really feel like it's the slow down and think about it so that you don't find yourself in another circumstance similar to this, okay? So you guys really have to think very thoroughly. one or the other of you, or both of you if possible. Really think about what it is that you are doing. Really allow the sun to shine upon the situation and observe the situation for what it is. The Fool upright, take action, go ahead and go. The Fool in reverse, be careful how you take your actions, because you could fall right into the same shit that you just came out of, okay? All right, so the fourth question is, how can you guys heal from this karma? Okay, so what I'm getting is that even though you guys are in a place where one partner does not want to let go, the other partner wants to let go, but they want to let go, but they would like to see if it's possible for things to change first. So, you know, if they see that there's no change, or if there's an establishment that there won't be any change, they're probably at some point definitely gonna fall through with letting go. And as far as this karmic here, because this is one that's so heavy on the mind and on the heart, it's literally doing damage to both of you guys' heart. A lot of damage. There's a lot of damage that's taking place on you guys' heart and on you guys' mind. So as far as healing from this karma, you know, a really big event is going to have to happen. A very big, seemingly disastrous, traumatic event. Now, the unique thing about the Tower here is that I meditated on this card. I remember meditating on this card a few years ago, and with the Tower, when I had meditated on it, literally, because the whole point of the card really is to break down all of that which was built on a faulty foundation. So, and when you think about healing is not something that's pretty and flowery. Healing really is going to the core of the situation. So you got to break through all of those damn walls, all of those shields, all of those glass ceilings you created for yourself in order to protect yourself from ever experiencing this pain again that you've held on to. So now you got to break all of that shit down, all of it, to the foundation, period. So that's really what the Tower is doing. And the Tower really is that forcible event in life that forces that breakdown in order for you to be able to see that the shit was built on faulty foundations, Capricorn. So, and a lot of the time, and here's the unique part with the song that was in the pre-shuffle. So you're going to see a Tower moment take place in trying to heal from this karma, or trying to heal this karmic. And it's like, and what I mean by karmic is, I mean both of you guys, like your relationship together. Because, you know, you can either choose to heal it, or you choose to walk away from it, or fate forces one or the other. You know, we can't dictate the path that our relationships go in. We can, but only so far. But it's like, going back to the Tower. Now with the Tower, we see lightning strikes, and we see people are falling out the building. They're being impaled. It's raining. All types of shit is happening. Sun is nowhere in sight. Clouds are covering it. The sky is dark. It's a dark time in these people's lives here. So what we're seeing is that, you know, we're seeing a very dark moment take place in order for some healing to come in. Now, this always passes. The night always passes and goes on to become the day. Now, when this goes on to become the day, what's going to happen is that the sun is going to come out, and it's going to shine light on all the faults, all the cracks in the foundations, all the points where the building structure was weak. It's going to shine light on all the carnage, all of the fallout. So literally, like the song says, shining, 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 all of this winning. And it's like, you know, you're going to get to that point where you got to go through the darkness. You got to go through the shit, and it's going to be some deep shit, because it's a Tower moment, in order to get to that place of light where both of you guys, whether together or separately, can experience your true, everything in truth that you're supposed to experience. So where you can experience your truth, you guys. So, you know, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into these next 3 cards here. Now, these next 3 cards is messages from the planets that are working with you guys throughout this relationship. The first card would be Venus, which is the divine wife. The second card is Jupiter, the divine husband, and the third card is Saturn, the one who brings the karma. So let's see the message from Venus. Venus, as far as the divine wife's role or the divine feminine's role, Venus is tired. You know, she's really tired. Venus feels weighed down. Venus feels hurt. This divine feminine really just feels like they've had enough. And the fucked up part about this is that as she's laying on the floor with 10 swords in her back, trying to ignore the fact that she has 10 swords in her back because she's looking at her phone, she can't get up because she's ignoring the fact that there's 10 swords in her back. It's the same as, you know, the unicorn who wants to free itself, ignoring the fact that he's inside of a cage or inside of a range, whatever you guys call it. So, you know, as far as Venus is saying the feminine energy here, the stronger feminine. And feminine doesn't necessarily have to be the woman. It's just the one who carries the most feminine energy. They are really feeling it right now, you know. And then when we get to Jupiter, yeah, so you got the King of Swords in reverse for Jupiter, who's been driving the swords into the divine feminine's back. This is toxic, you guys. It's toxic on a mental level because this is really mind games being played to the fullest. And there's a pass back and forth of very hurtful energy. And the message from Saturn is the Page of Cups. So Saturn really is saying, you know, either, you know, probably Piscean energy by the time we see a major shift, maybe by the time Pisces season comes. I'm getting the fact that Saturn's more setting the guidelines for timing, either by the point where we see a Pisces full moon or Pisces sun. When the sun falls in Pisces is when we're going to see this major shift take place, this major tower moment take place, where this relationship truly gets defined. Okay, so Capricorn, that was your reading. I know it was pretty heavy, but we are talking about the subject of karma. Karma tends to be very heavy given the fact that you guys are ruled by Saturn. You guys kind of feel that karma more than most signs in the zodiac. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. And I know it's a lot to listen to. It's a lot to really think about. I can feel the weight of this reading, especially within my chest and on the base of my skull. So, you know, you guys take what you can from it. And just remember, you know, like, if you're in a situation where you're really trying to free yourself from the relationship and you feel like you have all these factors holding you back, remember, the only person that's holding you back, the only thing that's holding you back is you. That is it. And if you're truly in a place, if a lot of you are this divine feminine and you're in a place mentally where you feel mentally beat down and attacked, whether you are the cross watcher or you are the actual goat who's watching, remember, you don't have to feel that way for nobody, over nobody, for no relationship. It shouldn't have to feel that way in a relationship. Relationships should not have to feel like that under any circumstances. So you guys take care of yourselves. Stay hydrated in these streets. Mind your own fucking business. Follow me at the Herb Lady on Instagram. I will talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Ashe.